What is up, YouTube? It is me, Xole, and we're back with another video. So about 4 months ago, I made a video. It was how to make bedroom pop from scratch, and that video did really well. It kind of blew up, and it helped out my channel a lot. I got a lot of subscribers from it. So recently I thought, I enjoyed that video doing well, so I'm just gonna make a kind of copy and paste styled video, but for a different genre. So in this video, I'm gonna be making more like traditional pop, not really bedroom pop-ish music. It's gonna be more, chill pop. I mean, that's the goal. We'll see, we'll see where I get. So I'm gonna be hopping into Ableton Live, and I'm using strictly Ableton Live stock instruments, so if you have Ableton, you can follow right along with me. Alright, let's just hop right into Ableton and let's make this track. Hold up. Quick shout out. I am having a sample contest, you could call it that, a sound pack contest. So I do a lot of these. My newest sound pack, my Indie Wave sound pack, it's been live on my store for about a month now. The link is down below. But what I do on these contests is that with my newest sound pack, I tell y'all to download the packs and use one sound. You can use multiple if you want, but you have to use one sound from the pack, and you can make any song you want, and you submit it to me before the deadline. The deadline for this contest is September 30th, 11:59 p.m. if you're going to be cutting it that close. All the details for this contest are on this video right here, or this one. Never know which one it is. But if you want me to react to your song and choose a winner, there are prizes, then download my Indie Wave sound pack and send me a song within the next couple days. Alright, thank you for enduring that quick, shameless plug. Yeah, here is a little teaser of the song that I made. I don't know what kind of song it is because I haven't made it yet, but let's give it a listen.
Hard times, they come and go, but it feels like this one's as cold as snow. I am grateful for the ones around me, grateful for the ones who don't doubt me. Telling myself I'm grateful when they can tell I'm in shambles. I can't see the person they want me to be. No, I can't see, 'cause my eyes, they lie to me.
Alright, here's our Ableton. This right here is like the live session view. If you want to, make music live, Ableton is awesome at that. But we want to structure out a song, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the top right, click on this little layout view, that's what I call it, and now we can structure out a song. So we're going to have 2 audio tracks and 2 MIDI tracks. I'm just going to delete these 2 and delete that. There we go. We just want to take this, one at a time. So here's a MIDI track. This is going to allow us to throw in an instrument. So we're going to go over to our instruments, instrument rack, piano and keys. I want to start this song off with the piano because that's, going to be the mellow, chill pop vibe that we're going to get. Let's just go through the pianos and try to find one that we like. Alright, I feel like we can make this glass piano work. I feel like I'm going to be taking down the brights because it's a little too sharp. But yeah, let's just draw out a little MIDI selection. So I just drag this out. Now we're going to do Control-Shift-M. There we go. We just made a MIDI selection. And then I'm going to do Control-L and I'm going to loop it. So now whenever I press play, it's going to be looping back to the start, and we don't have to worry about, playing it over here every time. So this is what I usually like to do whenever I start off a song. I like to pick a scale, and from there I'm able to make chords super easily with this trick that I learned. So I think I'm going to go with the F minor scale because we want to get something, you know, a little chill. So we're going to do whole, half, whole, half, whole. There we go. There's the minor scale and it is on F. So we just drew the minor scale out. Now we're going to do copy paste, move one up an octave. So now I'm just essentially making this scale super long. And if we zoom out now, you're going to see that, you know, I made all of these notes. And now we're just going to drag all of them and move them off the grid. So whenever we press play, there's not going to be anything playing. But when we press this fold button, now the only notes that I'm going to be triggering are going to be in this scale. So if I do something like this, okay, that's super low. You know, obviously doesn't sound that good, but it sounds correct because all of these notes are in the F minor scale. So yeah, let me just draw out some chords and we'll go from there. Okay, here are our chords. I like them a lot, but I don't really like the tempo. I think it's a little bit too slow. Today's pop is pretty quick, so we're gonna go over to the BPM right here. Right now it's at 120. All tracks are going to be at 120 whenever you first open up Ableton, but I'm going to go type in 132, which is going to make this beat a little bit faster. All right, there we go. There is our glass piano. This is going to be like, you know, the main core of our song. I threw on this EQ, which makes it a little bit smoother. And let's just duplicate this out like that. There we go. So I want the song to start off with these chords with nothing else. This is going to be, you know, the intro. And then once it gets right here, I want some kind of drum going on right here, but I also want another instrument. And I want this instrument to support our piano. All right, instead of going to our instrument rack and throwing in another instrument, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this MIDI track and I'm just gonna click on our glass piano track and then hit Control D, and that's gonna duplicate our glass piano track. So now we have two tracks, and what I want to do with this track right here, I'm gonna call this ARP track. There we go, let's give it another color. There we go, so let's solo this ARP track. Nice. And now we're gonna go over to MIDI effects, and then we're just gonna drag this arpeggiator right in here. And now you're gonna hear some arpeggiated notes. Just automatically adding some more space. So I'm gonna throw in some reverb on this track. I don't want it to be focused on the lows. I think I'm gonna have it more focused on the highs like this. Something like that. There we go. Let's throw in some snaps. I'm gonna throw in an audio track. I'm gonna go to my xole sounds. I'm gonna go to my drums, go to snaps. There we go, just like that. And we're just going to throw these in like this. This snap is from my quarantine sound pack. The pack's $1 if you want to check it out. There we go. It instantly becomes just a vibe. Let's throw in another audio track and let's go to our hi-hats. I kind of like this live hat from my Indie Wave sound pack. I'm having a contest with this pack, like I said at the start of the video. Join the contest. I really want to hear, you know, what kind of songs y'all make, and I want to give you feedback and react to them on this channel. So go download the pack, join the contest. So I think this is going to be the verse. I think it's going to go on until right here, and right here I want this to be the chorus. I'm gonna add a locator, call it the chorus. An easy way to make your choruses sound different from your verses is to throw in a bass. So let's throw in a MIDI track. Let's go to our instruments. Let's go to bass. And you know that I like my, electric guitars and my electric basses, but I don't think that's gonna fit this track. Let's try something like this. Today's pop, they definitely like 808s, and if you don't have any 808s, definitely use Ableton's Boom Sub Bass because it kind of gives you that low, gritty bass feel. Okay, this is the bass line that I ended up creating. Let's move this down like that. There we go. I like that a lot, but I wanted to add a little bit of sauce, so I threw in a flanger, however you say it. I threw that in, and I threw it in to give it a little bit, some waviness. There we go, and then I threw in some RC20 Retro Color, which is a third-party plugin. I wanted to give it a little bit of distortion, and then I also threw in this EQA to trim off these highs. So this is our bass in our chorus. Let's turn that flanger down. Alright, another way that I'm going to differentiate my chorus from my verse is I'm going to throw in an audio track and throw in a snare. So let's go to our snares. I like this one. This is also from my Indie Waves sound pack. Join the contest. And we're just gonna duplicate it out like that. And the reason that I'm throwing in a snare for the chorus is because I want the chorus to not use the snap. Because if I had a snap going on in my chorus, then, my verses and choruses wouldn't sound that different. There we go. Sounding great. We obviously need a kick, so let's throw in a kick. Alright, and then the next step to make our chorus sound a lot different is to add some hi-hats throughout this track, because as you can tell, the hi-hats in the verse, they're not played a lot, so we want some hi-hats just to be like tick, 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 just steadily throughout the chorus. It's just giving a little bit of rhythm to the verse, and then once we get to the chorus, it's played a lot quicker. Alright, I'm going to throw in a little bit of spice. I'm going to throw in a crash and then maybe a few more instruments. Let's see what I come up with. Alright, so here is our cymbal. Just to set the tone in the chorus. And then I also threw in another instrument, which is the bright marimbas. And what it's doing is it's playing the same notes that our original glass piano is playing right here. There we go, and then I threw in a last melody, which is with the brushed bells, and just playing this little simple melody right here. Alright guys, that's our track. That's the kind of pop-styled song that I came up with on the spot. I think it's, I think it's pretty poppy. I'm proud of it. I I'm excited to see what kind of vocals I end up throwing on top of this song. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're not subscribed to this channel and you're watching a lot of my videos, just hit that sub button. You can always unsubscribe later, and, you know, it's free. So, yeah. Alright, do not forget to drink water. That's my dog. Peace.
I am grateful